Can we hear Sandusky, please? I'm dying to hear this audio.
Yes.
I've not heard it. We have an hour until Harvey
Sandusky.
Weinstein. I'm dying to hear this.
Let's hear.
This is the clip that NBC cut out.
Yeah, that's the one they cut out.
All right.
This is from the Costas interview.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's entirely possible that you could have helped young boy A in some way that was not objectionable,
Young boys A.
while horribly taking advantage of young boy B, C, D, and E. Isn't that possible?
Well, you might think that. I don't know. In terms of my relationship with so many young people, I would guess that there are many young people who would come forward, many more young people who would come forward and say that my methods and what I had done for them made a very positive impact on their life. And I didn't go around seeking out every young person for sexual needs that I've helped. There are many that I didn't have, I hardly had any contact with, who
right there.
I have helped in many ways.
How did they edit that out?
That was the big part right there. He fucking admitted right there.
NBC? Who the fuck is in charge over there that is the piece they edit out?
That's like, we got to edit for time. Let's edit out the part where he pretty much says that he did fuck some of them.
What shitheads?
Dummies.
Wow.
That is a great... Boy, the fact
What a
that
lousy
he's-
job.
You think he's guilty?
Yeah.
That looks bad, dude.
The fact that he's going to testify at his own trial, it
has
amazes
to.
me. He's terrible.
He has to.
He has had for a guy who's like a pretty high-profile job with a pretty high-profile college football team, he has had zero media training.
No.
He has no idea how to answer questions.
Doesn't know how to fucking
Why would
talk
you do
to
the
somebody.
interview?
Yeah.
Because he probably thought he could talk his way around it or out of it, and he really did not have...
He must be so used to people looking the other way with him that he doesn't realize that he completely incriminates himself, and the people are just so obsessed with college football that they pretend not to realize what's going on.
And do you honestly think that the prosecution's going to be easier on him than Costas was? They're going to fucking slam him, ask him questions about everything he said, and he's going to have to explain what he meant by that? Fuck.
And
Amazing.
you could tell the way he talks that it only takes like a few questions before he starts doubling up on his words.
He just has no clue how to talk and sound innocent of these charges.
And I think Costas, though, was amazing in that interview.
Yeah.
He went after him, man. There was nothing soft about that interview.
Well, it sure isn't going to be a soft interview when it's the prosecution nailing him on the stand like that, because wow.
But Costas, you think, being a sports guy or an NBC guy, would give him a few softball questions. Fucking brutal, man.
Yeah.
I was like, man, Costas really went after him hard.
Yeah.
How must his lawyers have felt after Sandusky did that interview with Bob Costas?
Horrible. He's putting him on the stand. If that interview was good, he would not be on the stand. Because I think they wanted that because they want the jury to hear him denying it.
Yeah.
They want the jury to hear him going, no, I didn't do that, without him testifying. So they get it into evidence, however they do it. He stunk so bad. It's too damaging.
Yeah, there's no way that those words can represent him in that trial.
And they may not have counted on the fucking amount of damaging testimony from these kids or these guys now from when they were kids breaking down. It's really hard to counteract grown men breaking down on this. It's like there's something inherently that that man is telling the truth. Like when you see a guy bawling and saying like, yeah, that guy fucking did what he did in the shower.
Bloodied my hiney.
Dude, that's really hard to pass off as a fake.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a guy crying because guys try not to cry in the,
And even though it's your job and everything, like, how are you okay with yourself as that guy's defense? Like, how can you really muster up, defending him with all your ability?
It is amazing that there's never been a case where a lawyer will not defend somebody. They always, no matter how despicable it is, they do have a right to legal counsel, and people will represent the most disgusting fucking dirtbag.
Well, they have to. In fairness to lawyers, if they don't provide an adequate defense, I think they'll be sanctioned or whatever by the judge. The judge will move to have action taken against them if he feels that they're mailing it in. That's
a vigorous defense.
You have to, or the judge
Yeah.
will come after you because it undermines the whole legal system if you're not defending your client. You have to defend him.
It never looks good when your fucking lawyer quits.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we're leaving. We have different ideologies. He's guilty, and I don't want to defend him.
One time I was in a case, right, and my lawyer just freaked out, and he told the judge, "You're out of order. This whole trial's out of order."
That's from a movie. It never happened in real life.
If it did, it's not. I was on trial.
You've never been on trial.
Fuck you. Yes, I have it.
No,
It
you
started
haven't.
going,
Fuck you.
You're out of order. The whole trial's out of order.
No, they didn't say that.
That didn't happen.
Chip trying to get into the conversation.
But
It happened.
Chip's way into the conversation is like he has to be cooler than anybody else who's talking. He's got to have the best story.
Yeah, the best.
Sandusky is in fucking trouble, man.
He's going to be in trouble.
This son of a bitch is really...
Yeah.
Oh, I hope he testifies for
Yeah,
him
well,
once.
I can't wait to hear what he says. I'd love to hear the audio of it, but they don't do that where he's being in Pennsylvania, I guess. They do it in Florida. They love to televise trials in Florida, but not in Pennsylvania. Another thing, boy, did you with the Twitter? Did you see Whitney Cummings' fucking Twitter last night?
I did not.
No.
Holy mother of God! Someone hacked it.
Oh,
And
no.
oh boy,
Can we see it?
It looked as though she really did not like black people. Oh.
Did you hack her Twitter?
Oh, that's what people were saying. And it just amazes me how dumb people are because she was getting people that were retweeting and saying, you're terrible. I can't believe you're such a racist. Like not knowing she was hacked.
What's it say?
That's not one. That's bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did they clean them up? They might have cleaned
It's still
them
got to
all
be
up.
out there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Like, why would Whitney Cummings do that?
Yeah, yeah. And somebody fucking completely hacked her site and just dropping N-bombs.
Oh,
and
yeah, it's not Whitney.
Fucking, yeah. They really, really twisted it, though. I've never seen such a great Twitter hack in my life.
Really?
Oh, because they were brutal. Like, it went right from her, hey, I'm just hanging out, having some dinner. And then it's just like, oh, and she apparently hates black people. Whitney's Twitter account hacked. Did it make the news? Any of the news sites? I did see that, yeah. When I saw it last night, I was just like, oh, boy, somebody's got to fucking report on this.
Yeah, there's got to be somewhere. Is there any callers that might know?
Retweets and stuff. Probably some retweets.
Here we go.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Thank you.
Let's see some of these.
Whitney Cummings, let's see. What's tweets? Oh, but wait, she's saying it there's a couple of IL, what does that mean? And then there's one, are niggers considered class, all in capital letters?
Yeah.
And then, it's the hashtags.
Yeah.
Raztab, at Raztab, whoever that is. And then the hashtags are thank niggers, and then Clan VR, CLAN. I don't know what that's a connection to something.
Yeah, that's a website.
Okay, and Brock. These are not really good because they're not.
They're not really going off. But yeah, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that this is whatever's on the page.
Yeah, she.
That's obviously that's
She
not
was
her.
hacked. And then I finally saw one that said, "Oh, I've been hacked." So she got it back.
How'd she get it back?
I don't know. They took over. They replaced our picture with like their little emblem for hacking. It's like one of those little hacker organizations.
You must have to contact Twitter and then
help.
How do you contact them?
She's verified in a celebrity.
You
so
have
she
to
probably
send him a
knows.
letter in triplicate. It's got to be written and mailed. Regular posts.
You're
That would
verified,
take
right?
That would take a long
I
time.
am verified.
I'm
now.
not verified.
You're not?
No, it seems like a big pain in the ass to do.
Dane Cook helped me.
I want to get verified.
For what?
Oh,
Who would pretend to be you?
There's been Not Sam impersonators.
There haven't been.
Yes, there have.
I really honestly don't. There's too much work behind it. What do you have to do? You got to like write in. What do you got to write him a letter? I don't know.
I think you got to know somebody like a Mason.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, you got like being.
Why are you going to be making bricks?
No,
See.
Freemason.
See. No.
It's not Mason.
If you. Oh, is that her regular tweets? Or are those the hacked ones? Oh, that's the regular ones, yeah. Yeah. People are saying that her hacked tweets are more interesting than her regular tweets.
Some of the people on
they're horribly
I don't
racist.
follow Whitney, so I don't know what she does on Twitter, but
yeah,
I know it ain't that.
Some of the people on the phones are saying that NBC edited it out because it wouldn't have been a fair trial.
On the what?
On the phones.
Oh,
yeah, we have phone callers.
Let's grab one.
Oh my God! Okay,
let's try
go
it
to
in.
Joe. Here we go.
You want to go, Joe?
I wondered if that was true, but I don't think that they worry about that.
Let's go.
This is the caller test.
Yeah. Hey, Joe from Maryland.
Hi, Joe.
I was just playing devil's advocate. That might be a possibility that NBC edited that out because there'd be no possibility you could get a fair trial and then handed it over to the prosecution that, hey, there's an admission here of guilt.
I think I know what you're saying, but I don't think NBC News would give a shit about that. They
No, the
never
press-
care about
You're
that.
probably right. You're probably right.
The press doesn't have to edit themselves because it might taint a jury. They never do that.
There might be a legal department.
But you're playing the devil's advocate.
Ah!
Yeah.
Put lifts on little boys so they look like teenagers.
Some lifts.
But there might be a legal department above their news department that says, hey, you can't air this.
No.
Yes, you can. If somebody goes on TV and admits guilt, you should allow. I mean,
there's no reason. The press doesn't have to edit themselves in any way, shape, or form because they think it might be a biased trial. Yeah. Oh, well.
That wouldn't be NBC's fault. That would be his fault for saying it.
Stupid caller, but not a completely off. It wasn't annoying. It didn't make me mad taking that call.
It wasn't a bad caller, but he was totally wrong.
Yeah. Let's try Eric in Jersey, since we're just pounding the phones now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah. Good morning.
What's up? What do you got today?
Well, this is the second time that they screwed up. They screwed up with the Zimmerman too. You know, with when he was online with the 911 operator.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Really? Come on, Anthony. Where have you been?
You know what? He's saying about the editing. They fucked up the edit.
Yeah.
With that, and they did fuck up, and they edited this wrong too. And MSNBC just edited something with Mitt Romney talking.
The Romney talking about Wawa, and you know.
Do we have
Wawa,
that? I didn't hear that. But that's all under the umbrella of NBC News.
Yes.
Man, they better stop fucking around with that stuff.
They have no credibility at all
They're getting
right
a
now.
terrible reputation.
They're a completely horrible, biased fucking news organization. Yeah, the Romney thing, if you remember, he was talking about Wawa. Yeah. And he's mentioning some things, and it kind of sounds silly, and they wanted him to sound out of touch. Because he was talking about you pressing buttons and the sandwich comes out and it's amazing. And then they stopped it. But he was trying to use it as an example of technology and innovation and the private sector and how they're doing things.
And he messed up one part because he did say a touch tone keypad at one point, which does make him sound like an ass. But I get, like, when you just look at that clip out of context and then the whole thing in context, you give him the pass. You go, okay, he was just talking.
He had a reason to talk about it because of what he said after it. Yeah. But when you take what he said after it and cut it out, he just sounds like he's babbling on about some wacky new modern buzzers and lights things he saw.
Like he's never been to a supermarket before.
Right,
That's
yes, and that's what they did.
What is the, let's hear do we have both versions?
Yes, this is the MSNBC version.
I get the feeling, take a look at this, that Mitt Romney has not been in too many Wawas along the roadside in Pennsylvania.
I was at Wawa's. I wanted to order a sandwich. You press a little touch tone keypad, all right? You just touch that, and you know, the sandwich comes out. You touch this, touch this, touch this. Go pay the cashier. There's your sandwich. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
So they cut it off, and then they just start laughing. But, you know, when you cut it off like that, you take away what he was trying to get
And
across.
I fell for it. I saw that clip yesterday, and I was like, oh, what an asshole.
What an idiot.
That's not amazing.
It was off like a dolt.
At least people know Fox is slanted one way. Everybody knows that, but you mention MSNBC and people go, "Oh, it's on Fox! Here, Fox!" Let's hear the original version.
This is the full version.
It's
This is taped
much
on
longer, by the way.
So I cut it down, but it's taped on.
Oh, you edited it.
Edited by Sam
See what
Roberts.
Sam did to it.
Just the heads and tails.
I was at Wawa's. I wanted to order a sandwich. You press a little touch-tone keypad, all right? You just touch that, and you know, that sandwich comes in, you touch this, touch this, touch this, go pay the cashier, there's your sandwich. It's amazing. People in the private sector have learned how to compete. It's time to bring some competition to the federal government and to get it smaller and have to respond to the customers, which are you.
I gotta interrupt. That it wasn't a good editing job, Sam, because he used that Wawa thing as a point of how there's a lot of different sandwich there's a lot of different places to get a sandwich.
Yeah.
And so what sets maybe Wawa apart from everybody else is that they innovated, they took it to the next level, and they made it a lot easier for the customer. And he was trying to make a point about just consolidating and trying to make something easy when a lot of the departments of government make things difficult. And he was just trying to boil it down to, like, if we can get it this easy in a fucking sandwich shop, how come we can't get it this easy in government? And that's the point he was trying to make.
But when
it just got condensed down to Wawa's cool crazy.
I like the buttons.
So they edited Sandusky. They fucking purposely edited Zimmerman to make him look like a racist. And then MSNBC purposely edits Mitt Romney to make him look stupid.
Amazing, right?
It's fucking embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
It really is. But
terrible.
They continue to do it. I don't know why they have any credibility
or
at
why
NBC News.
Why they're allowed to get the same freedoms that news organizations are allowed to get.
Yeah, you can't even say anything about MSNBC doing this, because the minute that you bring up, well, look what they just did, and then they'll go, yeah, well, Fox does it too.
Fox.
And for some reason that makes it okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, let's pretend like it didn't happen simply because they all do it.
Yeah. And I've seen a fuck of a lot more liberals being able to come on and give their point of view on Fox than I have conservatives be able to give their point of view on MSNBC. It really is amazing. What are you going to do? Hey, I'm going to visit the boys' room.
I'll go with you because I got to piss.
Oh, let's play a game.
Oh, what are we going to play?
Where's your junk?
Let's all touch our cocks.
I like to sit on the toilet when I know Anthony's going in, and then hopefully he's like a woozy and he doesn't even know it. He accidentally sits down and shits on my cock.
Remember when that happened?
Yeah, a couple times.
All right, you asses. Be right back.